Andy, I think we need to get into our first topic because we would start off with just what we've been up to this week, but we have some breaking news. So what is it,
Yes.
sir?
So after a lot of false narrative on social media, on a lot of fake ass blog sites and certain scoopers,
Mhm.
it has been announced by TV Line that Grant Gustin,
Yes.
the lead of the Flash TV show, is closing in on signing on for a 1-year contract for a ninth season of the Flash. And while Warner Bros. TV and CW has not commented at this point, there are some juicy details that comes with this. So
Oh, yes.
first of all, Grant is signing on for 15 episodes, and that means that it's going to be a shorter season, or maybe it could, I don't know, theoretically it could be 18 episodes, and then be like there's 3 episodes where it focuses on other characters. That's not impossible.
Yeah.
And also it's when you've been a lead for this long, it also means that your salary gets bumped up. And so it's being reported that he is going to be making $200,000 per episode. So 200K, and we love that for him. I love that for my boy that I've been watching for almost now 9 years, and so that's well done. While initially their sources have said that deadline sources have said that a multi-year offer was on the table, but now it's for 1 year, but that doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to be the final season. It could be one of those the deals where they will take 1 year at a time, and but it's of course worth mentioning that the Flash is definitely closer to its end rather than its beginning. But maybe it will be based on how things go in season 9. Maybe Grant will say, you know what, I can do a 10th one as well. But as of now, The Flash is officially going to be the longest running Arrow series on the CW, surpassing Arrow, the one that started it all. So
Yes.
sorry, not sorry, Oliver Queen, but yeah, this is exciting.
It's very exciting. I was quite surprised because I saw something on Instagram first, and I thought, oh, one of those fake rumor nonsense as always on Instagram. But then I went to Twitter, and then there it was that it was being reported on by several different people, including the Flash podcast, that we were getting potentially a season 9 if the deal goes through. And what I think was interesting is the 15 episodes, because I think you're right. Season 7 was 18 episodes, and season 8, I believe, is also 18 episodes. So with season 9, I think they're probably going to do 18 again, and him only being in 15, which means he'll get breaks.
Yeah.
200,000 per episode. That's a pretty big bump. I'm curious to know how much he was making before this, because I don't think they've ever revealed how much they've made per
Oh,
episode
they
before.
rarely do. So,
Yeah, so that's
but
interesting. And he did not agree to the multi-year. I think that's because he's now a father. Like, it's definitely a game changer in terms of his time.
and the
So
pandemic is still a factor to remember as well.
yeah,
That's why season 7 was only 18 episodes. But as we have seen, it's definitely working better for their format and so in terms of the graphic novels
yeah.
and interlude episodes. So, but yeah, I am, I everyone if for anyone who knows me, but for new people that are watching me now on Shane's channel, I have no problem being petty. Like I have no problem dragging
Yeah.
people. So I want to say to all the people out there that claimed for years that season 8 is going to be the last one, that Grant wants out and all this fake BS,
Mhm.
go touch some mother effing grass. Period.
God.
I said what I said, and
Yes, you did.
yeah.
Yes,
So
you
and
did.
here's the thing: I've seen the YouTubers, I've seen the dumbass sites that have been reporting, that were reporting that they were hearing that season, the season was going to be ended, that people that this person was leaving, so on. Yeah, fake.
Yeah,
Go touch some grass. So
I think it's interesting, but I'm curious to see what information comes out because they're saying it's not official yet. So we'll probably hear information or official news soon in terms of him signing and hearing of others signing as well. So interesting stuff. So
how do you
that was
feel about this? How do you feel about this?
I've always said I think the Flash needs to last at least for 10 seasons. At least that's my opinion. Season 10 could be a shorter season like Arrow, but I feel like just do a solid 10 run. I feel like that'd be good in my opinion. I mean, because season 7 was rocky, at least for me, but Armageddon started out so strong, and I'm so excited for the rest of season 8. So I feel like they've, at least in my opinion, brought back some momentum. So I hope that that I hope that it continues, and then season 9 will probably do the same thing. I mean, the fact that he even talked about before season 9 as well, in terms of him discussing coming back for that as well. So I'm curious to see who else returns in terms of season 9. If it's a go, because my guess is if he doesn't sign, if it doesn't go through, there's not going to be a season 9. I could be
Well,
wrong, but
well, as someone who, like, from past years, as a, covering these kind of things, so on, we usually, when these kind of stories break, it means that they're closing, and, like Deadline and TV Line that kind of co-broke the news. They
mhm,
wouldn't have reported as they wouldn't have come out with this if they're, because they have good insiders and sourcing and so on. So, like, they would not have broken this if it wasn't one of those things where it's like, oh, it's like a 50-50. Like, it's being that they're closing in. And I think
yeah,
they're gonna, I think they're probably gonna wait till February to announce it, because the season 8 resumes in March. What a great way to start off the, not only with the Flash airing on a new time slot starting on Wednesday, March 9th at 8/7 Central, but also knowing that, hey, these 30 episodes that we have of season 8, they're not the final one. We're getting another season. So
yeah. So it's not going to feel like it's the end or getting to the end.
yeah, and I always figured it, because I've said on the Flash Pod, and I think I even said it on some of your streams that I've been part of, that if we hadn't heard anything but before Armageddon, when before the season started, that probably meant that we were always going to be safe that, as ninth season would have, because if there's something CW is good with, at least with the long running shows, they don't really cancel them just out of nowhere. They will usually let them be like, okay, you'll get one more season to kind of
Mhm,
wrap things up and so on. And with the Flash being one of their highest rated shows of the whole network, I mean, the Flash has been carrying the CW since
yeah,
2014. So
yeah.
there's it's good, it's exciting. I love this show. This show has done so much for my career, and I love watching it every week and having connected with the cast and crew the way I have. And it's the Flash, one of my favorite heroes. I'm excited to see what's next. What, when we will hear things, so on, and what, and it could be, who knows, there might be other changes, so we will see.
Maybe, maybe.